hectic lately. Life has been disturbing, distraught. People have been destroying things, People have been protesting, rioting. Let's get a little light on life. And what's better than starting that off with a traumatizing story from Houston's childhood?
You mean like the time when I was in third grade?
I guess so. I mean, I don't know how old you were. Maybe you were in third grade as a 24-year-old man, but who knows?
No, I was in third grade one time. When I was in third grade.
One time.
Shut up. And
yeah, go on.
in the bathroom at our school, it was an inner city school. In the bathroom, there was always these red handprints on the ceiling. Do you know what a ceiling is?
I think I know what it is. It's that.
So on the ceiling, there was a red handprint that looked smudged. And we were always looking at it, all the kids, and we'd say, "Oh, there's someone got killed up there." Blah 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 blah. Eventually, some of the kids started to find a way, like they'd stand on the sink and they'd lift the what's it called, the ceiling tile. And they were lifting the ceiling tile, standing on the sink and looking up in the ceiling tile where the red handprint was. And everyone started talking about, hey, there's a dead body up there in the ceiling. And you know me, I was like, there's no dead body up there. And I remember it was Halloween, because it was like they were having some sort of Halloween party at the school. And I was probably dressed as like, let's see, third grade. I was probably dressed as like Jason or something. And because I remember that because it was nighttime when this happened. And I went into the bathroom and all the kids were, they were up there looking in the ceiling tile. And they said, "Hey, Houston, go up there and look." And I was like, "Oh, I don't know, guys. That seems like a bad idea."
Like, let's just shove this little third grade kid up there. Hey, kid, you want to see a dead body?
So I stood up on the sink, and I looked up, and I'd say, whatever I saw, to this day, I don't know what it was that I saw. I don't know. But what it looked like, it was probably like 2 feet away, right in front of me. It looked like a dead body. And it was lying there, and it had, whatever it was, definitely was wearing a maintenance man type suit, like something a janitor would wear.
Yeah, like the jumpsuit.
Yes, and it was a dark blue jumpsuit, like a janitor's jumpsuit. And the head looked like it was huge. The head was huge, and it was all lumpy. Like a bag, like a bag of potatoes, and I swear to God, the face looked like a little bit like Leatherface. You know who that is?
So it was like decomposed basically at that point.
Yeah, like if I were to compare it to something, it would look like Leatherface in the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's what the head looked like, and the eyes were like. In my memory, they were like black. But I don't know what happens when you die, but that's just the way I saw it. Because this image is still.
We all know that, like, what happens when you die is you just end up in a school bathroom wearing a jumpsuit.
So basically, like, that's what
happens to everybody when they die.
I might be a stupid idiot because it may not have been a dead body, but what the hell else? What would that be? Now, the only explanation...
It's Halloween, It could just be a prop. Somebody's playing a little prank.
Well, it would have had to have been one of the kids, because the principal came in while we were doing this, and he got really, really flustered. And he was like, "Get down from there! Get out of the bathroom!" And they locked the bathroom for the rest of the night. Which was
because they're just seeing a bunch of children crawling into the ceiling, Imagine being a principal, has no idea there might be a dead man in the ceiling. His janitor probably died up there. You know, he doesn't know. He doesn't fucking know. He walks in the bathroom. He wants to take a piss. He walks in there and just sees like 5 fucking kids crawling into the ceiling. Like, what? If I was that principal, I think I'd say the same thing. I think I would,
No, I think he was in on it.
He could have been.
I think he killed the guy.
But he did. He just killed him.
That's what it felt like when I was a kid. I felt like this principal knows something, and he's not telling us.
Like,
because what happened
after that incident, did it change? Did it
Yes.
The environment, did it change for you? What happened after that, actually?
After that happened, the red hand marks were mysteriously gone. And they had been there the whole school year.
Uh-huh.
They were gone. There were no more red hand marks up there.
Did anyone bother to look back up there? Or
no, we were kids. We were stupid. When you're a kid, there's no, arc. You know how in, a story there's an arc, like a beginning, middle, and an end? When you're a kid, it's just, the middle, and that's, it. And then there's never any resolution. Hello, everybody. This is Houston Howell, and this is Howlversations, which I realize is a really stupid name for a podcast, but it's my podcast, and I can call it whatever I want. Tonight, my special guest goes by many names. Some call him Wab. Some call him Caleb. He's a very talented musician. Caleb, how you doing today?
Oh, man, I'm doing amazing. I'm just getting done with some running around here in town today, and I'm just off peachy, man. Plus, I kind of saw a couple of crazy looking trucks driving up Grand Avenue, so I wanted to kind of help out what was going on today in town, just protecting protesters, But I mean, that's a different story for another time, man. But hell yeah. Well, what's going on?
So the way I usually start is I ask you where you're from.
Alrighty. Well, I was born and raised in Laramie, Wyoming, and my family has been here since the 1850s.
Well, another thing I do on this show is I ask people where they're from, and then I make fun of the place where they're from, but I know nothing about Wyoming. I mean, do you like Wyoming? Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Well, Wyoming can be kind of a split 50-50 with some people, but at the same time, there's some beautiful places up there. We're surrounded surrounded by states such as Idaho, Utah, Nevada, Montana, both the Dakotas and Nebraska, and a little piece of Oklahoma. You can count that one. But actually, wait, Oklahoma actually doesn't count because it goes right under it doesn't touch the panhandle of Nebraska. But yeah, Wyoming's really interesting, man. It's kind of like, what's kind of goofy is that it's actually like one of the last Wild West frontiers out here, man. Like, you can do whatever you want, like get caught and like get caught once in a while, but not too much, or else you'll get in trouble.
Lawlessness. I like it.
And plus, you'll be able to meet like really fantastic people, despite who they are and despite how angry they get. Most people in Wyoming are actually just kind of gentle, sweet people, and I think that a lot of people should come and visit Wyoming at least once.
Well, I'll plan on doing that. I live in Delaware.
Ooh, Delaware.
Delaware, it's the first state, and that's pretty much it. That's all we got. Joe Biden is from here. George Thorogood is from here, and that's pretty much it.
Well, I mean, taking into account George Thorogood's from Delaware, it's not surprising that his music is considered by him all-American, so I'm not surprised.
Well, Delaware's Delaware's weird because I live in the northern side of Delaware where it's kind of similar. We're kind of close to Philadelphia, that whole thing. But when you go a little bit south, just a little, like half an hour south, it becomes the South. It totally changes. It's like the middle of Delaware is like the borderline between, the North people, and then it becomes like the deep South where they all talk like this. Which I'm not putting not putting anyone down. I'm just saying that's just the way it is.